Bonnie Tyler, the Welsh singer whose raspy powerhouse vocals made Total Eclipse of the Heart one of the defining anthems of the 1980s, died on July 8, 2026 in a hospital in Faro, Portugal at the age of 75. Her family confirmed the cause of death was complications from the illness she had been fighting since undergoing emergency intestinal surgery in early May, after she was hospitalized for a perforated intestine, a serious condition that can lead to internal bleeding, permanent damage, and life-threatening infection if not treated quickly. Following the surgery, Tyler was placed into a medically induced coma to aid her recovery. During that time, she suffered a cardiac arrest and had to be resuscitated. She emerged from the coma in mid-June, and her team said at the time that she remained very unwell but that doctors were confident she would make a good recovery. That recovery ultimately did not happen, and she died in hospital on the night of July 8. Tyler's family and team announced her passing in a statement posted to her official social media accounts on July 9, saying they were heartbroken to share that she had unexpectedly passed away in hospital as a result of the illness she had been treated for, and asking for privacy from fans and media as they dealt with the tragedy. They said a further statement would follow. Tyler is survived by her husband of more than 50 years, Robert Sullivan, a former Olympic judo competitor turned property developer, whom she married in 1973 after meeting him while performing in nightclubs in Swansea, Wales. The couple had no children, though Tyler often spoke about her large extended family of nieces, nephews, and godchildren. Sullivan has not issued a personal public statement on his wife's death. Tributes arrived quickly from across the entertainment and political world. Tyler's longtime representative and music executive Judd Lander described her as a one-of-a-kind talent with a stunning voice, a great sense of humor, and an unmatched stage presence, saying the world had lost a truly great artist. A spokesperson for British Prime Minister Keir Starmer said the Prime Minister was saddened by the news, calling Tyler one of Britain's greatest recording artists. Wales Secretary of State Joe Stevens honoured her as a Welsh music icon. Actor Catherine Zeta-Jones, a distant relative of Tyler's husband through his family, wrote on Instagram that her heart was broken by the loss of someone she considered part of her extended family. Additional tributes came in from fans, fellow musicians, and public figures around the world as news of her death spread. As of now, no funeral arrangements have been officially announced by Tyler's family. Reports indicate a further statement addressing service details and tributes was expected from the family in the days following her death, but nothing specific about a funeral date, location, or format, including whether the family would hold an open or closed casket service, has been confirmed. Tyler's path to stardom began humbly. The daughter of a coal miner, she grew up in public housing without an indoor toilet in the small Welsh town of Skewen, left school as a teenager to work in a grocery store, and got her big break after a talent scout heard her singing covers in a local nightclub. She signed with RCA Records in 1975 and adopted the stage name Bonnie Tyler shortly after. A 1977 vocal nodule surgery permanently altered her voice, giving it the husky rasp that became her signature sound. Her career reached its peak in the early 1980s through her collaboration with songwriter and producer Jim Steinman, who wrote her two biggest hits, Total Eclipse of the Heart, which topped the charts in both the UK and the US and sold more than 13 million copies worldwide, and Holding Out for a Hero, later immortalized in the film Footloose. She also found earlier success with 1977's It's a Heartache, which became an international hit and remains a staple on classic radio to this day. Tyler continued releasing music for decades, including her final album in 2021 and new singles as recently as 2025 and 2026. She was appointed a member of the Order of the British Empire in 2022 for services to music and represented the United Kingdom at the Eurovision Song Contest in 2013. It's worth noting that in the days following her death, a wave of unverified and clearly fabricated stories began circulating on social media platforms like TikTok and Facebook, including sensational claims about celebrities offering to pay for her funeral, specific items she was supposedly buried with, and a purported falling out with fellow musician Rod Stewart. None of these claims are corroborated by any credible news outlet, and they appear to be part of a broader pattern of misinformation that often follows the death of a major public figure. Readers should treat viral claims like these with skepticism and rely on official statements from Tyler's family or established news outlets for accurate updates as they become available.